This is a research and planning bit.
Right.
We use the internet to find out about other films in the genre. YouTube was especially helpful as it had lots of noir trailers that we could watch and study. For the
What trailers did we study? I studied
Maltese Falcon.
The Man Who Wasn't There. What did you study?
I studied
Third
Third Man, the Maltese Falcon. So.
Did we look at LA Confidential? Did you look at LA Confidential?
Oh yeah.
That's what
Check out the modern films.
Academic websites to help us better understand the concepts that we were using and such, like the conventions that we used in our trailer. And some more pointers there.
What, just the agenda?
Just look through.
Social networking sites. Basically, I've done a mock-up of Facebook, so I made a group on Facebook with our post. I haven't put the post in yet. We'll put all the information, I need to upload the video, and that'll help with feedback as well as seeing what it would look like if it was an actual trailer, as well as being produced.
So did you think about using Twitter or Flickr?
Do Twitter use? Do they have film pages?
They do have film pages, but they don't have them very much actually.
So it's the niche in the market there.
Yeah. Okay. With the music that we had, we found a copyright-free cover of Clint Mansell's Lux Eterna from the classic.
We
and then we edited it using
you emailed the guy, didn't you?
Soundbooth.
Oh, yeah. I commented on his Facebook YouTube page, asking him whether we could use it, and he said yes, free, it's unsolicited.
That's
so,
right.
but we still edited it.
Yeah. To make sure.
This wasn't Clint Mansell, by the way, it was a cover done by Clint Mansell.
It was a cover by that guy, and that guy we asked, and he said it's fine.
And then we cut it using Soundbooth, and then we cut it to match
it on Premiere.
Yeah, and then on Premiere to match the visual. The titles, we were looking at lots of film trailers, or as we mentioned before, like Third Man, Maltese Falcon and such. And then we looked at more conventional film trailers to sort of see how technology had changed the way that titles come up on film trailers.
We kept with the same sort of colours throughout, so like the crimson red, and we use that a lot in our posters as well, just to keep sort of like the generic style, and like people could match from that's the poster, oh that's the same trailer.
Yeah, we kind of kept it with the whole mise-en-scène in it. They see a lot of reds.
Yeah.
Just to match with the name.
Play. So
so
there's a bit of the red.
Got some reds in there.
Use light reduction. That's part of the iconography, smoking with the lighters.
We used the HDVR digital camera to film with a boom for directional sound. And we used Adobe Premiere and Soundbooth to edit the video and soundtrack.
For these bits here, we looked at the film industry websites to see what kind of magazines back these sorts of films. So we're looking through Total Film and...
What magazines do that, DJ?
Well, Empire Magazine, as you can see.
And we used Empire Magazine, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, we used Empire Magazine as our main final magazine front cover. So.
What is our final one? Or is
It's
a mixture of both mine and Jake's.
Yeah.
Mine was too good for yours then.
Yeah.
She couldn't do posts.
For this bit here, we used Photoshop.
Right.
We did Photoshop and then we put it up.
What Jake had done, it made the cards move, so it's still like a moving title almost, which is like the first sort of thing we had. It's quite cool.
Yeah, and then keeping the reds and the whites for a while.
Yeah, and obviously we're bringing it out in autumn because the more contemporary pieces such as The Third Man, Maltese Falcon all came out in the autumn term, whereas like the modern ones
it's usually summer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's usually summer with the big blockbusters.
Yeah, blockbuster hits.
Right then, how do you think the blog helped us with like tracking our progress and like keeping us strong?
Helped us like communicate.
Definitely.
Yeah,
when it was snowing in the like I think it was, when was it? Well, not snow, it was really icy.
January, like February.
Yeah, I found it really easy because you could just look, see what was posted, and think, right, so that's been done, oh, we haven't got that, so you start cracking all of that.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
like,
it helps for like half term and stuff because you can communicate through that rather than
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, like, just see what's been posted and then go on to the next thing.
Also, if you're like not sure when research is what I found, I wasn't sure on like a certain area of film noir, and you'd done that, so I just read your piece, and then like I knew about it. We all got like through the blog, we all get a better understanding of film noir.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, you can access other people's ones, so you can see what you're missing and what you may want to add into one of your pieces. So, for example, I used the promotion plan. I looked at another student's and then basically got the idea for that from that student. So, with obviously
They do help, like, look at other groups as well, like give you inspiration ideas,
yeah.
like, especially trying to make it visual as well. Alright, then production. We had a bit of trouble filming, didn't we?
Yeah, getting the actors together.
Like we had the first, we got like everybody
That's
together,
quite annoying.
and it was sort of like I couldn't start with everyone together. You was at work, but we still carried
Yeah.
on.
With two members of the group working like throughout the whole.
And then
And we had everyone at the start of the first filming period, and then it was just like poor light, it was raining horrible.
Yeah.
And then the next time we couldn't have everyone, it just one problem after another.
So, yeah.
But we filmed at different times, so like one time we got the
the
outer scenes, and then we got
yeah,
the
like the house shots we had to try and film all within one day because that person went away. The week
It's all
after.
permission, yeah.
So, and then obviously we struggled getting permission to smoke indoors because I mean,
So
although it's like convention that you see smoking indoors in a film noir.
Yeah, it's really iconic how that.
Yeah, but we obviously with like the smoking ban and stuff, you can't smoke inside pubs or anything like that. So we struggled doing that.
So we had to sort of cut it to look like it was
Yeah.
still indoors, but it was.
one problem we had as well, our film wasn't set in this period. It wasn't a modern film. It was set like, when was it, 1940s, 50s?
Yeah.
So it was really hard, obviously we couldn't go to, as where film noirs are set in the city, and it's all like dark city, it's really hard because there's so much modern stuff.
We don't have the
With
budget
lights.
to close streets.
Yeah, close streets, get rid of the lampposts, cars, whatever, put in stuff. We didn't have that, so we sort of had to like film when it was quiet and sort of like not in the busy areas where it's like less dense.
They sort of like expanded the filming time quite a lot more than it needed to be, and which meant the editing time got cut down quite
Yeah.
It
easily.
also meant that the pre-production time with storyboarding and choosing locations was nearly double because because we had to find different locations and solutions to not having modern technology, which is obviously surrounding everywhere now. So.
Yeah.
And then I guess post-production, it took a bit longer because we was just making sure that everything was correct and
There was a lot, wasn't there? Because we got our footage down, and I don't know how many times we edited it, so many, but it sort of looked like an opening sequence, and a lot of people said it was an opening sequence. But when we had everybody come in, when we done the groups or reviews, people couldn't find it as like film noir. They said like, oh, what genre was it? What genre was it and stuff. So that was trouble. And I think the way we evaluated that was especially with like the sort of speeding it up and the soundtrack, as well as the voiceover. I think it just pulled it together.
yeah.
So that's why instead of having what we originally planned to have, like a grungy, deep voiceover, we went to the generics of film noir and had like a posh, well-spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously it reflects back in our feedback in the filming
Yeah.
because I think everyone got the
Everyone said it was
genre
noir, yeah.
straight away.
Yeah.
So
It's sort of definitely improvement from the first group review to the more individual reviews. They sort of like got down what we researched and what I hoped to set out for.
mhm.
What about distributing it then? Where would we? I think personally mainstream cinemas, because I think although it's film noir and you don't see film noir out there anymore, it definitely has like the conventions and like the sort of like wow power to like being a mainstream cinema, because it's very, you like that, don't you? Wow power.
I think
It's very mainstream.
Right, I think we've like rambled on so much. Is that we can